Hey everyone, for those of you who don't know, my name is Miss Joyner. I am in my 5th year of teaching and I'm at Aiden Griffin High School in the AU classroom. And I know we are all struggling to try to figure out how to implement all of our direct instruction programs during this virtual face-to-face, week A, week B, all of the crazy stuff we're having to deal with right now. So I'm just trying to make a video so you guys can see how my things are laid out and how I'm making it work for my students. This is not how it originally started the school year. This has been adapting and changing as I find what works and what does not work for the students. And it probably is still evolving, but hopefully this will help you guys as you're trying to set up your classrooms. So here is my Canvas. And so you can see this is my dashboard. I have a fun, come learn with Miss Joyner picture in here. And I've also renamed my class Joyner Virtual Learning because I know for me, the high school, my students are actually enrolled in several classes. You can see down here, I don't post on any of those. I just post on the one class. I pick one that everyone's enrolled in and roll with it. So this is how my students navigate it. So they have my home screen. This is a Google slide that I have embedded into Canvas. It's got a lot of fun stuff in here, a lot of features. I have my adaptive PE page, and in this page is all the stuff from adaptive PE that we've received. It's got their home screen, it's got their announcements, and I just have a fun gym page down here just for the fun of it, because I have way too much fun making these classrooms. I also have an AGHS announcements. This just takes us to our school page. So if parents, need to find anything on there, it's available, as well as help videos. Any videos like this that I make to help my parents out, those are found there. There's also a lot of hidden things in here that I do just for fun. Like if I click this money button, it takes you to YouTube Schoolhouse Rock. I love those videos about budgeting. If you click on this Charger Brews logo, for those of you who knows about Charger Brews in Grifton, it's the best school-based enterprise there is in the county. If you ask me, we have t-shirts, we have it all, but we just have a fun page in our song about Charger Brews. And then I got silly with it. If you click on my Frozen poster here, it takes you to the playlist of Frozen 2 because I'm a Disney fanatic. If you click on Where's My Coffee Pillow, it takes you to this fun Starbucks iced latte because people need to be buying me some coffee for all this stuff. All right. Anyway, and there's some other few hidden things in there. It's got my contact information, my office hours, just my little Bitmoji to have fun, clear it up. So I have this click here to start learning, but it also is right here on this page. So they click there, that's their first step. It comes to another page. I have my Zoom rules linked here that they can see if they want to. And then I have my days of the week. I originally had these down here, didn't really like it, and I've put them on my whiteboard. And I've left those there just because if students got used to clicking on them, they're still there, they're not hurting anyone. All of these are basically the same. So like today, for instance, is a Wednesday. Have a big Wednesday sign with my Bitmoji. And then this is something that has definitely been evolving as I find what works better for students. And as we add more material in, every week we've kind of added something additional. And so first, I start the morning with live reading instruction at 9:20. And so I go live, students in the class watch as well. And I just say, what we're going over for the day. And then I do some small reading instruction related to unique learning and our book we're reading or chapter we're reading that day. And then they break off into, and this also is linked directly to my Zoom, which is of course not going right now, but it takes you to the link, so it's right there. Then they break off and they do their unique learning systems. Again, it takes them directly to their login. Well, if logged in as me. Speaking of login cards, I give every student a card. Typically it has their email and password so they can log into the Chromebooks, has that on there. And then on the back, it has all the passwords they need. It's got the Canvas website, their user ID and passcode, which I changed all of these to Charter 20, something simple that everyone can learn. And then it takes them to the unique learning website. This one I obviously messed up, word.com, so I'm not perfect. And then has her username and password. So I have one of these they keep at school, one they take home, and an extra one just to have. Every student has these so they can log in easily. All right, back to this. And so then we break off into our other small groups. So my students, our secondary direct instruction is either PCI for our lower students, our higher students do extended content standards. And those are labeled right here. I have added emojis to these different assignments to help them know what assignment is what. So like our live videos all have, I'm pointing to a screen like you can see. Our live videos all have this little television screen. Our second program, reading program, has the rainbow. Sorry, I can't think, it's the end of the day. Has the rainbow, and then News to You have a little newspaper. Our Explore Math down here has a globe, and then I also have my students in 2 groups. My middle, I'm not doing 3 groups of instruction right now because that is just way too much on me. So my middle guys are kind of riding high or low with the low group, just depending on where they're at. And so they see their names here. They're grouped in Canvas, which I'll do another video to show you guys how to do that. But group 1 is a lion and group 2 is a gorilla. So another visual to help them learn. And again, this takes you straight to the assignment. And I'm going to do another video on how I use modules in Canvas. Then we break off to our News to You. And again, group 1, group 2, they have assignments there and how to do it. Next is we roll into math. And so me and Miss Bryson, our ID mod teacher, we work really closely together. When our kids are all here, we combine classes and do groups. And so basically I do all the reading and she does all the math. It really helps with planning. Anyone who can do that, I advise you to, because it is amazing. It's been a game changer for us. So she does our live math video at 10:20. And again, that takes us to our link to Zoom. All of our kids watch all these videos, do all these assignments together. So me and her are helping each other out, which is amazing, especially during these crazy times. So like always, start with our math. They break off into unique learning, and then we're doing Explore Math, which is our secondary direct instruction right now. And we just have one group for that. Everyone can basically join into it. At least it's the best we can do for right now. Then at the end, we're starting, this week we started a vocational/social lesson. So on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're doing vocational lessons. Again, because we're in high school, vocational stuff is very important for us. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, we're doing social lessons. And we just have a link to our separate, so we have a YouTube channel just for these videos. You can see we just started it today. So Miss Bryson did a video and it's labeled with the date. And here's my video for tomorrow that's already up there and loaded for the students to see. And then to finish the day, we have a daily exit ticket. And what this entails is what did you learn from the video from that vocational or social lesson? We're not really sure how this is going to work out, because obviously for our lower kids who can't type, write sentences, don't know the letters, not really sure how this is going to work. I think it's going to be more for their parents for the second question to ask, do they have any questions about what we learned today? And this is something that definitely is probably going to evolve. This is the first day we've actually implemented this. So this will definitely change probably, but we like it just as an exit ticket to make sure they got to the end of the day. And then I post all of my live videos on YouTube, and Miss Bryson does as well. So on the bottom of my page here, there's a link to her YouTube page with all the math videos, and there's a link to my YouTube page with all my reading videos. And again, I upload it using the date, so it's very easy for them to find. and know which one they are supposed to be watching that day. And every day is laid out the exact same way. The only thing that really changes is when they go to their modules, or they do, what day of the week is it, what assignment are they doing that they need to click on. And I'm going to do another video about how I do the modules and how I set that up. But hopefully this helps you kind of just figure out, give you some ideas of how to set up your classroom. If you have any specific questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. But like I said, it's always evolving, and this is where we're at right now. Thanks.